Big shot, give me some. Just put your feelings on. All in, yeah. Get it done anytime, anyone. Call it, yeah. Give me some, give me some. Oh, yeah. Number one, give me ones. Oh, yeah, yeah. Top five. Not five. Not four, not three, not two. Not four, not three, not two. Say what I mean, I do. Top five. Not five. Not four, not three, not two. Not four, not three, not two. Say what I mean, I do. Okay, yeah.
If you had to go out there and get somebody, you got to look at Azeez Ojulari. It makes total sense. The dude is young. He's only 24 years old. Azeez will be, 25 in June. He is the perfect candidate for the Lions to go out there and grab this young fella. But the thing of it is, the reason why I think Azeez has not been picked up by anybody is because I don't know what he's looking for, what type of deal he's looking for. I'm sure he's looking to get paid a little money. Now, he has got banged up in his career, and he's been a backup to Kayvon Thibodeau when he was with the Giants. So Azeez Ojulari is the dude that I would definitely be going. If I'm Brad Holmes, I'm getting on the speed dial, and I'm hitting this young fella up. I'm going to definitely hit him up because I think that it's the right thing to do. The Lions need help, man, and the only way you're going to be able to get that help is you go out there and get it. We've grabbed all of these players on our team, but we really haven't grabbed anybody that's going to be a difference maker. That's the biggest thing. When you're seeing all the other teams grab players, they're grabbing guys because they know that in some kind of shape, form, or fashion, these guys are going to be able to help them. That's the reason why they grab those type of players. But Azeez Ojulari makes so much sense for Brad Holmes to get on that speed dial and be able to call this young fella and get him in. And he's a young guy that's not even in his prime yet. Azeez Ojulari, 6'3", 240 pounds. Probably can put a little bit more weight on, but the dude can flat out get out of the quarterback. He already has a career of 22 sacks in his career. And I did see that the Green Bay Packers is thinking about picking up Azeez Ojulari. And, hey, if they pick him up, it is what it is. The Lions had all day to go out there and see what type of players they wanted to get, what type of edge rushers they could get, and they haven't bid on any of these guys. Why won't you give this young fella a call and work him out, whatever you got to do, because Azeez could be that missing piece to the puzzle. He's young. So he still is not all the way hit his ceiling yet. And this is a dude, by being young, only 24 years old, that you gotta keep your eyes on him. So hopefully Brad Holmes will wake up on today and realize that we need a veteran edge. And I would definitely grab Azeez Ojulari. He has already 22 career sacks in his career. We already know that he can get to the quarterback. The biggest thing is how they're going to utilize him and how they're going to play him when they bring him to the team. But in so many words, man, we need to grab this guy. The Lions, I don't know what they're waiting on. I don't know what Brad Holmes is waiting on. Maybe he's just going to get all of the guys from the draft. Maybe that's what he's doing. And that's the plan, to draft all of your guys. It's some guys you're going to have to get from free agency. You're not going to be able to build your whole football team with just drafted guys. Because let's face it, some of the guys that you draft, some of these guys don't even get a chance to play. Some of these guys don't even make it to the practice squad sometimes. So hopefully, man, this is an eye-opener for Brad Holmes. Man, go out there and get this young fella a call, man. I think that Azeez Ojulari could definitely help the Lions in what they need right now. They need a young guy, and they need a dude that is capable of getting to the quarterback and putting pressure on the quarterback. And I think that this young fella can do it. Only 24 years of age. He'll be 25 in June. So he's not even hit his ceiling. And normally you're not even in your prime until you get like 27 and 28 years old. That's when you normally get in your prime. But I think that he would be a great pickup. He'll be a great addition to the team. And this is something that Brad Holmes needs to be able to open up his eyes and see that this young fella could be an accessory to the team. So I just hope so, man. I'm hoping that that Brad will wake up this morning and really, really see what the Lions are missing, because you still don't have a pass rush in Detroit. That is the biggest thing. If you can't get after the quarterback and you ain't got no athletic guys that can get to the quarterback, man, you're gonna struggle again this season. You're gonna struggle with the same thing. Why go into the next season when you know that the schedule is tough and you don't have a pass rush? You have to have a pass rush. That's just the name of the game. In football, you need to be able to what? You need to be able to run the ball and you need to be able to stop the run. Those are two things that you need to be able to do, especially in the playoffs. So I know this is what the Lions need. They need somebody that they can groom. And I don't care about the younger guy or whatever. I don't care about, when you're gonna get the younger guy or whatever. To groom, to bring in to groom from the draft. Grab Azeez Ojulari and then grab some young fellas in the draft to be able to be up under that leadership of Azeez Ojulari. But we'll see, man. We'll see at the end of the day what's going to happen. Because at the end of the day, man, we need ballers on this team. We need some dogs. We need some straight up werewolves and silverback gorillas. And that's what Brad Holmes is ultimately, at the end of the day, have to go out there and do his job. That's the only thing that we're holding him accountable for. Do your job, man. That's the only thing that we're holding you accountable for, is to do your job. It's not saying that we as fans don't like Brad Holmes. People are getting it so misconstrued just because you're holding your GM accountable. We want to win in Detroit. We want to win a Super Bowl, man. We don't want to be like the Pittsburgh Steelers and make it to the postseason every single season. We want to win, bro. And winning means be able to have a legit pass rush. Every team in the NFL has a legit pass rush besides the Detroit Lions. We know how good Aidan Hutchinson is when he's healthy. We know how good Elaine McNeil is when he's healthy. But why not build around those two guys? Don't let those guys be the only ones that we have on our team. Build around those guys. So that's what I'm really after, man. As a Detroit Lions fan, I'm not out to criticize Brad Holmes and say, oh, man, Brad is not doing this and he's not doing that. I just want to hold him accountable and say, look, man, I'm just trying to put your feet to the fire and let you know that this is what we need. You keep neglecting it every single season. I don't know how you keep neglecting this position, because it's one of the most important positions on the field. You have to have a legit pass rush. You got to have it, man. So hopefully Brad Holmes, will wake up this morning and he will get the job done eventually. If we got to wait till the draft, it is what it is. But Azeez Ojulari is a young guy. He makes total sense. He's young and he's ready. Azeez Ojulari is young and he's ready. Come on, Brad. What you doing, man? Make it happen. All right.